Alright, what's up guys? So we just got back to the room from checking out the live action Bleach movie. We just got back, picked up 2 tickets. It was the first time we ever been to a movie theater in Japan. And we went to check out the Bleach live action movie, which came out on the 20th. So we figured while we're here, why not go and check it out? And what I will say is, as a Bleach fan, I am proud. In my opinion, this is the best anime movie that I have ever seen. I know that might not be saying much because from most of the anime movies are just hot trash. Death Note, which was just trash. Dragon Ball Evolution, which is trash. Fullmetal Alchemist, which was just boring and lackluster. I fell asleep during Fullmetal Alchemist. But this one was so good, so entertaining all the way through. Now I know what you're thinking. Could you understand Japanese? No. But it was so true to the source material that I was able to follow everything that was going on through the entire movie and was able to explain it to Shira as well as she watched, because she's not into Bleach. I was able to explain to her what was going on during the film such that she could get a good grasp of what was happening. The way they did the entire movie was just fantastic. The way the characters looked, they looked exactly like their anime counterparts. The mannerisms, the way they acted, everything was 110% on point. Now as far as pacing goes, the pacing was pretty quick, but again, this was a truncated version of the first arc, so it ends right when they take Rukia back to Soul Society. All in all, I would give the movie an 8 out of 10. It was cool watching the movie. You get introduced to all the characters throughout, they do it in a really good way. You get introduced to Rukia, Ishida, Chad, Orihime, Renji, Byakuya. All those characters are introduced in this film. The way that they started the movie out, it was pretty much like a panel for panel recreation from the manga. So the scene where Rukia loses her Soul Reaper powers after giving them to Ichigo, everything was like it was ripped straight from the anime, straight from the manga. On point, 110%. The only thing I would say is the CG is a little bit cringy in some parts, but that's to be expected. I don't really expect much CG wise from Japanese films. I don't know why. I always feel like they lack in that department, but hopefully they can step it up there. But it was good enough for what it needed to be. I would say that my favorite 2 characters of the whole movie were Renji and Byakuya. They were so close to their anime counterparts. It was ridiculous. Even the way they looked, they went above and beyond in the costume design for those 2 characters, and it was just crazy. There's a dope sword fight between Ichigo and Renji, and I would put the choreography in that sword fight. I would say that's probably the best sword fight that I've ever seen in a movie. That's how good it was. That's how much time that they spent on this movie, y'all. Like, it was really good. I went in thinking I was gonna be absolutely disappointed, and the only thing that disappointed me was the trash ass fucking nachos that I got at the movie theater, because I thought that it was gonna be regular nachos and cheese, and it wasn't. Like, the cheese was cold, but that's not even what this video is about. But amazing, great movie. I'm looking forward to it being released in the States so I can rewatch it with the subtitles. Like I said, I was still able to follow along everything that was happening in the film. Obviously, it would be nice to know exactly what the hell was being said. I'm shocked. I didn't think that they were gonna be able to pull it off. I will say that Byakuya, they made him do some real anime shit at the end. Like Ichigo got fucked up like really bad. It was dope. It might sound bad, but it was dope to see Ichigo get fucked up, and they even included the bleach across the chest slash, the signature slash with the blood splatter and everything. That was even in there, just some nice fan service. So it was also a little bit campy, but not overly so. It was just the right amount of everything that was needed to make this a great anime adaptation. Obviously, we set it up for a sequel. I don't know how that works, if they're even gonna give it a sequel, because I'm not gonna lie, the theater was absolutely empty when we went in there. There was maybe like 4 other people in the theater when we went. I don't know if people just don't go to the theater on Sundays here, or what, or if they just didn't give a rat's ass about the movie, but it was empty. Hopefully it makes enough money for them to get a sequel, because they did show a nice little glimpse of Soul Society, and their envisioning of Soul Society was crazy. It was only on screen for about 20-30 seconds or so, but it was enough to get me excited to see what it would look like, if we were to get a sequel and get this whole society arc popping and see what's going on. I'm looking forward to seeing the other captains. I want to see Kenpachi on screen. I want to see all of that after this, because they did a good job. The actors did a great job. They sold everything well. It wasn't cheesy. And yeah, the Zanpakutos were dope too. We didn't get to see Byakuya's Zanpakuto, but we saw Sabimaru and obviously Zangetsu. So I was pleased. I enjoyed the movie. Great. The fight between Grand Fisher was also dope. That's another thing. The fight between Grand Fisher was dope, but that's another reason I gave it 8 out of 10. I know obviously it's a movie, so they had to kind of reduce a lot of the story, the plot. Grand Fisher was essentially reduced to just like a mind, he wasn't completely like a mindless hollow, but they just turned him into essentially like a wild beast. But he still retained the same image and looked the exact same way. He also still used the lure, so everything was still there. So definitely, guys, if you ever get the chance, check it out. It was good. If we keep getting anime movies like this, it will instill some more confidence in the anime community around these live action adaptations, not thinking that they're just gonna be complete hot shit like we've been getting for the past few years. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the movie beyond what the fuck they were saying, because obviously I didn't watch it with subtitles, feel free to ask. Shoot me some questions down below. Watch the trailer, because a lot of people weren't even aware of this movie. I posted pictures of the tickets and people were like, oh, there's a new animated Bleach movie. A lot of people didn't even know this movie was coming out, which is blowing my mind right now. So definitely check it out whenever you get a chance. Whenever it comes to the States, they add subtitles to it. Do all that, because it was great. Trust me, I wouldn't set you guys up for failure. So Bleach fans, we're safe, we're good. Make sure you check out my store. Link is down below in the description. My videos will be back to normal in about a week or so when we are back in the States. We leave here Friday. It is now Sunday night here. So this will probably be the last video before I get back home. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys tonight. Hope you have a great day or night, whatever time it is you guys are watching this. And I'll catch you guys next time.